Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ipswic show. My name is Stephen Anderson. I am the Outback Hypnotist, and we are going to do a hypnosis show. I'm looking around, I'm looking for people who are interested, I'm looking for people who are already starting to look just a little bit hypnotised. I'm looking for people who want to volunteer, who want to have a great time, who want to have a spectacular time this afternoon, because I will tell you that if you are hypnotised, it will just about be the best time of your day, of your week, of your month and of your year. So I'm looking around and I'm wondering who out there is going to volunteer, who out there is going to come up and join me on this stage and become the star of the stage. So let's begin. Oh, I've got a couple of volunteers already. Good on you, ladies. Okay, let's begin by just letting everyone experience just a little bit of hypnosis all through the area. Okay, so everyone here can experience just a little bit of hypnosis. But first I want to find a couple of demonstrators to come up here with me, just to demonstrate. So if I can ask everybody to put their thumb and their finger together like that. So if you're looking at me, put your thumb and your finger together just like that. Now, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to stare at that thumb and that finger. And when I do, listen to my voice. Okay, stare at that thumb and that finger. Now imagine that right now appears a slither of super glue between that thumb and that finger. And imagine that you can feel the warmth of that super glue between your thumb and your finger. And imagine that you're feeling it cool down. And now, stuck. Feel that stuck happen. And the moment you know that that finger and that thumb are stuck together, you can try and take them apart and find you can't. And the moment you know that that finger and that thumb are stuck together, you can put your hand directly in the air, and look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 very hypnotisable subjects. Can I have one male and one female to come and join me? Just as this lady here looks like she'd love to come and join me. Come on up. Now over here, sir, was your finger and thumb stuck? No. Okay. Sir, were your finger and thumb stuck? The stairs are just over here. Just there, and you, come on up. Okay, this is not the end of it. We're going to continue with everyone else in the audience getting a chance to experience a little bit of hypnosis. And if I can have you right here, sir. Now, what is your name?
Penny.
Hello, Penny. Welcome. What's your name? Michael. Michael, wait until I put the microphone up to your mouth before you speak so everyone can hear you. Okay, now, next thing we are all going to do, and here I have Penny and Michael, and I got that right, didn't I? Look at that. And here we have Penny and we have Michael, and the pair of them are going to demonstrate for you, and I'd like you to follow along. Are you ready? I'd like everyone to put their hands together like that. No microphone in between them, that's perfect. Now, interlock your fingers. And in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to lift those fingers like that. Okay, and when you lift those fingers like that, I want you to stare. I don't want you to do it yet, Penny. I don't want you to, Michael hasn't done it. When you lift your fingers like that, stare in between them and imagine that there's a magnet in the tip of each finger and feel what happens next. Okay, are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Stare in between those fingers. Feel those magnets starting to pull them tighter and tighter together. And as they're pulling them tighter and tighter together, notice how incredibly amazing your body is, how amazing your mind is, taking control of what it is doing now. Isn't that sensational? Isn't that sensational? Okay, now, next, I'd like you to stop. If your fingers are stuck, totally stuck, put your hands straight up in the air. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Isn't that sensational? Okay, now, next, just one more. Do we want to do one more? Yes, okay. Everybody, both hands out like this. Now, take your eyes, close them down. Take one hand and turn it over. And now that that hand is over, imagine that you are feeling the weight of two massive leather-bound books in that hand. And with those books sitting in that palm, just feel that weight. And now, as you feel that weight, imagine that I've just tied a giant helium balloon to the other hand. And notice the other hand being tugged towards the sky. And as that other hand is being tugged towards the sky, just feel that now. Isn't that just great? So now what I'd like you to do is just for one more second allow the weight of the books, allow the balloon to pull that hand up and feel that. Now open your eyes and look at your hands. Okay. And look at those hands. Isn't that great? Okay, I'm looking around. I'm seeing some really great hypnotic subjects here right now. This lady here, would you like to join me? This lady here, would you like to join me? Okay, I'm not seeing any guys that are really good at it. Okay, I'm going to ask, do we have any gentlemen in the place who have been hiding away pretending that they aren't as good at this as I have missed them? Not seeing any. Do we have any who believe they can be good and would like to volunteer? I'm looking at this guy over here. He's a creative. I reckon he'd be able to come up and give it a go. Okay. Now, there's about half a dozen of you ladies over here. Can you, between, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you choose 3 of you? Oh, look, no, come up. We'll see how we go. Okay. Is there anyone else that would actually like to volunteer? Know that possibly, okay, there's 2 people up the back there. 2 people up the back. Yes. Is that a sir or a man? You've got short hair. Yes, you. Come on up. And just in front of you, there's a lady. Come on up. Okay. Now, that gentleman there is young. Do you have parental permission? Cool. And so are you. Do you have parental permission? Cool. Come on up. Right, can I get everyone to line up side by side across the stage, please? How many chairs have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, guys, move on up. Let's do this. Right. You were singing up here before, weren't you? I'm looking forward to this. Okay. Now, can I have you 2 over here? Right there and right there. Okay, I'm going to pick the best 8 of you. So, first thing I would like you to do, shoulders back straight. Can I swap you 2 around? And actually, can I swap you 2 around too, please? And can you come up here and take this lady's place? And can you come down here and take this lady's place? And can you take there? And, okay, cool. Now, if I can get away without tripping over another speaker, we shall begin. What I'd like you to do is put your feet about shoulder widths apart. Okay, do we have enough room? Perfect. Now take 1 foot and move it forward. That is great. Excellent, excellent. Now, some of you have got that leg really, really, really tight. Don't do that. Just don't allow it to be totally straight. Just a little bit of a crack in the knee. And now look at your foot. And as you look at your foot, feel that foot starting to push down into the stage. And as that foot pushes down into the stage, notice that it's pushing harder. Feel the muscles in your leg tense. Notice that foot pushing down harder and harder, and now, as you are noticing that foot, focusing on your foot, as you are noticing that foot push harder and harder and harder, feel a gooey, sticky, gluey substance start to appear between your foot and the stage. Now, I don't know if it'll start at the heel and move forward, or if it'll start at the toe and move backwards, but it's warm, and feel that warmth of that sticky, gluey substance in your mind now. And as you feel that warmth, notice that it starts to get cooler. And as it starts to get cooler, feel it stick. And as it sticks, know that that foot is now stuck to the floor. And the moment you know that that foot is stuck to the floor, you can try and lift it and find you can't. You can try and lift it and find you can't. And isn't that amazing? Look at this lady here. What's your name?
Rachel.
Rachel, have you ever felt anything like that before?
No.
Nothing? Hello, what's your name?
Tara.
Tara? Is Cara. Cara. Have you ever felt anything like that before?
No.
No, it's cool though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name? You're Mike. Michael. Okay, Michael, how's your foot feeling?
Stuck.
Stuck. Penny.
I'm not Penny.
I moved her up there, didn't I? Sorry, who are you?
Liv.
Liv, how's your foot feeling?
Stuck.
Stuck. And your name?
Riley.
Riley. And your foot?
Stuck.
It's stuck. Have I missed anyone? It's Penny. How you feeling?
Stuck.
Stuck. You know the amazing thing about stuck? Stuck is transferable. Stuck is expandable. So how about we try to expand the stuck? Are you ready? I don't want to be picking on Penny, but I'm going to pick on Penny. May I have one of your hands? That one? Okay. What I'd like you to do is imagine that stuck running from your foot all the way up your leg to your shoulder, across your shoulder and down into this hand. Do you know this guy beside you? No? Okay. Feel the stuck in your hand? Yeah? Good. Stuck. Okay. Now, can I start with you? Hang on. Do you know that guy? Why is your hand stuck to his head?
You put it there.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Liv, isn't it? Liv, do you know this fella? No. Can I borrow your hand? Okay, now let's imagine that that stuck is running straight up your side, into your shoulder and down into your hand. Do you feel it? Got it? Okay, now, stuck. Now, can I have your hand? Feel it stick? Feel it stick? Stuck. Okay. Can I borrow your hand? Okay. Now, feel that stuck in your hand? Yes? Stuck. Can I borrow your hand? Can you feel the stuck? There's that. Okay. Can I borrow that? The other one? Thank you. Stuck. Now, what was your name?
Rachel.
Rachel, I remember Rachel. We'll do you to yourself. Can I borrow that hand? Okay. Now, we'll take that one and we'll put it there. Can I borrow that hand? And that can stick there. Got it? Is it stuck?
Yeah.
And you can feel that it's stuck?
Yeah.
Okay, can I have that hand? Okay, we'll put that one right there. Stuck. Okay, your name?
Maddie.
May. Maddie. Hello, Maddie. Maddie, which hand would you like to be stuck? And where would you like it to be stuck to?
Not myself.
Not yourself. Okay. There we go. How about that one as well? While we're at it, stuck. Okay. Can I just borrow that hand? Do you know this guy here? No? Stuck. Okay. Now, can I borrow that hand? Okay. Stuck. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not 100% sure if you have noticed, but this is a Instagram moment. So if you've got your cameras there, right now is the time to be taking the photos. There's a break here. Can I borrow that? Stuck. Okay, now it's an Instagram moment. Okay, so I'm going to leave them there just for a moment, stuck to each other, and what we will do I'm looking to see if there's anyone needing to take any more photos. Okay, we've got nobody needing to take any more photos. Right, can everybody look at me? Now you will notice as my hand lowers, the stuck in your hands will disappear. But as my hand lowers, the stuck in your feet will double up. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Isn't that the coolest thing? You have got the most expressive face. You really do. Hello. What are you feeling now?
Weird.
Feeling really weird? So close your eyes and stuck. Right. Ooh. Close your eyes. Do I need to bring the stuck up from your foot? Okay, bring the stuck all the way up, down this side, across, into your eyelids and lock them shut. And there we go. And you can try and open them and find you can't. And you can try and open them and find you can't. And, where are we? Can I have everyone look at my hand? Now, what I'd like you to do, as my hand lowers, simply close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. And now allow that stuck to move up from your feet, all the way through your jaw, and to lock those eyes shut. And when those eyes are totally and completely locked shut, try and open them. And if you need to, you can use your fingers to try and open them, because your fingers still work quite well. And if you need to, you can do whatever you need to do to try and open them, but you'll find that they just won't open because they are so stuck. Isn't that amazing? Okay. Now, I can't ask you to look at my hand, so I want you to imagine my hand up high, and as it comes down, imagine it coming down, and the stuck goes away. And you can now open your eyes. How's your foot feeling? You don't get that feeling? Oh, thank you. You've made my life so easy, because I've got so many people up here and I haven't got enough chairs. But before you go, what was your name?
Kelly.
Kelly, thank you so much for trying. You go and enjoy the show, hang around, and yeah, no rotten tomatoes at me. Okay, those feet are still stuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excuse me, Mr. Music Man, do I have another chair down there? No, it's not looking like it. Could I ask everyone to take a chair, and we've got one more coming. Oh, stop. Watch your feet. Feel that stuck vanish away. And now take a seat. And we have 9 complete seats. Now, I'd like, as much as possible, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. You happy to stay? Yeah, you enjoying this? Okay, so we'll start with Penny here. Okay, and I didn't catch your name. Pen, take a seat. This lady can sit down. Take a seat, all of you. Oh, did I count wrong? No, I didn't. Okay, right. Oh, and the show begins. Is everyone ready? Yes! Isn't it great stuff? Now, what was your name again? Because you've got such fabulous features.
Rachel.
Rachel, do you feel hypnotised?
Not now.
Not now? Could I ask you to put your hand straight up like that? No, just one. Just that one. Okay, Rachel, can I have your hand? No, turn it over that way and give me the other one. Okay, right. Now what I want you to do is focus just underneath my eye. You ready? Okay, now what I want you to do is take a nice deep breath. Really deep, that's it. Do you feel hypnotised?
Yeah.
Starting to. Okay, do you want to see that happen really quick? Deep breath, focus, and... Now, your name?
Amelia.
Amelia, may I have your hand? Okay, I'd like you to focus just below my left eye. Okay, deep breath, and sleep. All the way down. Good girl. Good girl. Can I have your hand? Okay, now focus just below my eye. Ready? 1, 2, 3, sleep. And your turn. Actually, we'll sit you back up. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. Take that hand there. Okay, now look after this lady. She was just about to fall out of her seat. Hand right up, right up, right up, right up. 1, 2, 3, sleep. That's it. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, just make sure she doesn't go anywhere. We're a bit worried about her. Here, can I have your hand? Cool. 1, 2, 3, sleep. All the way down, deeper and deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Ready? 1, 2. Hang on, 1 sec. All the way up there. And sleep. All the way down. Deep, 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 deep. Hello. Oh, you're looking so excited. Are you ready? Hang on. Can I put you up there like that? Can I have that hand and take it down? And sleep. All the way down. Oh, well, that didn't work, did it? Huh? Okay, we'll put that there. Don't let it go. You ready? Oh, sleep. All the way down. Okay, your turn. Oh, I don't know if you know him, but I think you should get to know him. Hand straight up. Hold it there. Lock solid. Good. 1, 2, 3, sleep. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Your turn. 1, look at me, look at me, look at me. Good boy. Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to your stars for this afternoon. This here are your stars. May I have a great big round of applause for these fabulous people. The lady I am touching right now. Oh, actually, no, we'll do something all together. Okay, on the count of 3, I would like everybody here to sit up straight. And when you sit up straight, keep your eyes closed. And when you keep your eyes closed, just place your arms on your lap. Okay, place your hands on your lap. Sitting up straight, 1, 2, 3, sitting up straight now. Excellent. That's everyone sitting all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Keeping your eyes closed. Keeping your eyes closed. All the way up, all the way up. Perfect. And this is where we begin. What we're going to do is we're going to imagine that we are inside our own bodies. And inside our own bodies there is a very special chamber. And it is a chamber that has lots of knobs and has lots of dials and has lots of just switches and gauges and everything. I want you to find that chamber inside your own body and put yourself there now. And now that you are inside that chamber, looking around at all the switches and the knobs and the dials, know that you are in the place inside your own body that controls everything. You're in your own control room. And somewhere in that control room is a dial or a knob or a lever or a gauge or something that controls your imagination. And what I want you to do now is reach out with your physical hand and turn that imagination up. With your physical hand, push it out there, lift it up, turn that imagination all the way up, as high as it can go. Know that at the end of this show, if you feel you want to turn it back down again, you may, but make sure it stays there for the entire show. Okay, that's it. Hands back down and look directly out in front of you and the scene changes. And out there in front of you, you realise you are on a holiday. And that holiday is on the beach of a lake with the beautiful mountains in the background, and you're sitting there on just a holiday chair. So whichever chair you want to be sitting on, sit back on it, enjoy it, feel like you are there. Imagine, use that imagination to know you are actually on that holiday, relaxing, all ready to go. Okay, now looking out over the lake. Isn't that gorgeous, that lake? And those mountains, aren't they? Oh, actually, now that you look at them, those mountains, they're not as beautiful as you thought they were. But luckily you have turned your imagination up, and in this reality you can just reach out and pull those mountains into you, and that's what I'd like you to do now. Reach out, both hands, pull those mountains right in close, because we need to change the looks of them, because they just don't look really good at all, do they? Now you can use whatever tools your imagination can devise to start changing the shapes of those mountains. You can use a hacksaw, you can use a chainsaw, just start changing the shapes of those mountains. Just feel that imagination, move those arms, and allow yourself to change those mountains. Now, we can do it in slow motion if we like, but it's going to happen a lot faster if you now move those mountains, because your imagination will allow you to do that. Just lift up those arms and move and chop and cut and beat and change those mountains to whatever you want to be. Whatever shape is perfect for the holiday that you are going to live in. That whatever shape is spectacular just for you. And look, isn't that sensational? They're changing, they're perfect. Except they aren't really the right colour, are they? Now that you've chopped them away and stuff, they need to be turned into the right colour. So you can use a brush, you can use a spray gun, you can use your finger and finger paint them, you can do what... Hey, would you like to come on up? You're welcome to come. You can use whatever you like. Now use that now to change the colour, to change the looks, to change those mountains to the way they need to be. That's perfect for you. And that is what you need to do now. And that's it. And that's it. Now, no one quite as mobile as I was hoping, but there we go. We've got those perfect mountains. They're all the right colour. Push them back where they belong. Make sure they're just out there exactly where you need them to be. And that's it. Perfect. Okay, can I have everyone opening their eyes and just looking at me? Okay. Now remember what happens. Remember, look at my hand. Now remember what happens when I lower my hand. 1, 2, 3. Sleep. All the way down. All the way down. That's it. All the way down. Perfect. Now take a nice deep breath. A nice deep breath. And just feel that now. And now I'd like you to sit back up straight, back on your beach, looking out at those mountains and knowing that you have created a gorgeous vista. Sitting back up now on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, eyes closed, looking out at your creation and knowing, I did that. That's all on me. And feel the enjoyment of knowing you created that. And know that you're still on holidays and you can relax down as much as you'd like to be in your tropical holiday paradise. Except, I'm sorry, I totally and completely forgot to tell you about the stingy, bitey, itchy mosquitoes that are pouring down from the rainforest right now and starting to bite at you and snip and nip at your arms and nip at your legs and your neck and all over the place, and know that they are just biting and biting away. You can feel that itch, you can feel that there. That's right, just a little bit on the hand, and then it moves further and further, and as we go further and further it gets stronger and stronger, and there, and then the scene changes and you find yourself in the Antarctica, inside a tin shed with no insulation. And inside that tin shed with no insulation, it is minus 50 degrees. And it is really cold. It is really, really cold. And feel the minus 50 degrees starting to bite at your skin. Feel that minus 50 degrees. Know that you're in that shed and the condensation on the inside of the metal, and feel what happens when someone opens the door and In comes the wind and it's just freezing cold. It's just incredible. It's just amazing. And now you realise the person beside you is 10 degrees warmer than you are. The person beside you is 10 degrees warmer than you are. And you know what to do. That person beside you is so much warmer and it feels so much better. There and now the scene changes and you're in the Simpson Desert and it is 70 degrees in heat and your feet are starting to feel like baked potatoes inside your shoes and the sweat on your skin is pouring out and you just can't get your breath because every breath in is like a furnace going down into your lungs. And now the scene changes. The mozzies are back and they're going hard and they're biting and itching and crazy stuff. And finally, the scene changes. You're back on holidays. The mozzies are gone and life is good. Life is so good. Life is great. Okay, can I have everyone opening your eyes, looking at my hand? That's it. Now watch my hand. Normally they go straight down. This time, except for you, you'll find it'll go that way. And as it goes that way, it'll draw you that way. 1, 2, 3. Sleep. Perfect. And sleep. All the way down. Perfect, perfect. Now, the lady I'm touching right now, you are a world-renowned sign language expert. You are a world-renowned sign language expert, and that's great for me today because I really need your help. So just the lady I'm touching now, 1, 2, 3, come back to me. Okay, now I understand, Penny, that you do sign language.
Yeah.
And I understand that you're very good at it.
Yeah.
And I understand that your sign language is your own special type of sign language that even people who don't understand sign language will be able to understand you. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you do me a favour today?
Sure.
Okay, the people in this row just here are hearing impaired and they can't hear a word I'm saying. So this show just isn't working for them at all. Can you do me a favour? Can you jump up and can you do your stuff for me? Okay, if I can just get you to stand here, right? Okay, now for everyone else on the stage, what we need to do... Tell them what I'm saying, Penny, okay? Just full body sign language so everyone knows what you're saying. Okay, so everybody else on stage, that's it. Everyone else on stage I am talking to now. What I'd like you to know is that on the count of 3 I'm going to ask you to come back to me. And when I ask you to come back to me, you will notice that every time I touch my nose, it will be like someone has taken a great big needle and poked it into your bum. You will notice that it will be like a great big needle every time you see me touch my nose. You will, great big needle poked, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Good on you, Penny, you're doing well. Keep it going, keep it up. Okay, now, every time I touch my nose, 1, 2, 3, everyone come back to me. Oh, this is a really tiring gig, this being a hypnotist. I really get worked up, but I have to tell you, it's not just, she's doing great. It's not just the fact that I'm working hard. I've actually got a little bit of a cold. And you see, I come from Nanango, and when I'm in Nanango, there's everyone in Nanango at the moment got a cold. And it's like an infestation. Am I moving too fast for you, Penny? Would you like me to slow down a bit? Yeah? Okay, I'll slow down a bit. It's like an infestation, okay? Got that? Good. And it starts, is everyone looking at me? No, someone's still asleep. Aha. It starts with the nose. What happened? You're allowed to say something. What happened?
Something sharp.
Something sharp. Do you know what she's talking about?
Yeah.
What's she talking about?
I don't know.
You don't know? Did you know anything? Nothing? How about you? It
Hurt?
It hurt. What is it that hurt? Hey? I don't understand. Okay, let me go back to my story. Is everyone okay? You're looking a little bit, yeah. You're okay? Okay, all right. Okay, now, let me go back to my story. I've come all the way down from Nanango to the Ipswic show because this is the big smoke for people from Nanango, and everyone's sick up there. And it starts with the nose and it moves on, okay? And after a while, you get a sore tummy. And that sore tummy really starts to gurgle and grumble and carry on, and then you know what happens when your tummy gurgles and grumbles and goes too much. Do you know what happens?
You have a stomachache?
You have a stomach ache. Then what?
You have to go to the bathroom.
Not yet. Then what?
Vomit?
Oh, that's what happens. Very soon after the stomach stops gurgling, it empties everything inside of it. And do you think they really understood that? Did you understand what she was saying? Yeah, see, a little bit. Now, empties the total and complete. Got me? Okay. So let's do it again. Shall we do it again? Okay. Nanango, sore nose. Is everything okay here? You're looking a bit tense there. Then throat, then tummy, then everything comes out of the tummy, and guess what happens next? Put your hands up if you know. No one knows. Your tummy empties, but from the other end. And it's not pleasant at all. It's yuck. So it starts with the nose. You really have a funny look on your face. What's up?
Something sharp.
Do you think it was her? You don't think it might have been her?
No.
Okay, then, so we have poltergeists here at the Ipswich show. Isn't that incredible? Okay, so now, sorry, Penny, while we've been talking, the people that were sitting down here, the people that were hearing impaired, they actually got up and left. So how do you feel about that? Sad. Okay. Do you think that could have had something to do with your talking there? Yeah. Okay. Penny, do you want to go and take a seat back down? Just down there. Okay. Now everybody. Oh, sorry. Really? Oh. Look at my hand. Now you stay where you are, and the rest of you. Oh. Faster. That's it. Beautiful. Now, the lady I'm touching right now, the name you have had for your entire life, the name that you were christened, has vanished from your mind, and it's been replaced with Bruce. For the rest of this afternoon, your name will be Bruce. The lady I'm touching right now, the number between 2 and 4 will vanish from your mind. The number between 2 and 4 will just be completely gone from your mind. So when you count, you'll count like this: 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. One more thing. This lady here, you have the most incredible sense of smell. You are so good at smelling that you will be able to tell the difference between a boy's deodorant and a girl's perfume. And I need help from you. There are 3 boys out there that are wearing their girlfriend's perfume, and I'd like you to go and find them for me. Now, I don't really want you to draw attention to them, so when you find them, just stand behind them and go like this. Okay? So that's what I'd like you to do when you all come back to me. Now, 1, 2, 3, come back to me. All of you, right up, all the way. Now, I understand that you have an incredible sense of smell.
Yeah.
How good is that sense of smell?
I can smell the difference between boys' deodorant and girls' perfume.
That's incredible. Did you know there's a couple of boys out there wearing their girlfriend's perfume today?
Really?
It really is. Do you want to go and find them for me? They're in the undercover area there. Okay, now you need that. Okay, right. Okay, now, you've got that look happening. You're watching me and I'm starting to get a little bit worried. And I'm really embarrassed because I've forgotten your name. What was your name again?
Bruce?
Okay, Bruce. Who named you Bruce?
My mum?
Is she out there? No. Okay. Mum named you Bruce. Did she... Do you cop it at school? I would have bet. I would have bet it, you know. There's another two. Go and find them for me. Okay. Sorry. Bruce. Where? Are you sure your name's Bruce? Okay. How long has it been, Bruce? 15 years. Okay, so what I'd like you to do, do you have any ID? No. Okay, then you're Bruce. Hello. I've got a problem. Bruce over here's been picking on me. It wasn't you I need to talk to, it's you I need to talk to. Bruce has been picking on me. And she's been picking on me because I've got 6 fingers. Can you see the 6 fingers? Come on up here and have a look. Okay? Does that look like 6 fingers to you?
Yes.
Yes? Can you do me a favour and count them out so that we know? Now hang on. Can I borrow you for a second?
Where do you reckon?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
6 fingers here. Okay, can you count the other hand?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Hey, this is fun. Okay, so I've got 6 fingers there, and I've got 6 fingers there. How many fingers is that? Back to her.
12.
Okay, so that's 12 fingers there. Do you want to count them again?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Are you good at maths?
Yes.
You look like you're good at maths. Can you count them again?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And 6 and 6 is?
12.
Okay, I'm confused. Are you confused?
Yes.
Okay, what I'll do, if we can can I just look there and just close your eyes? And now, in a moment, when I ask you to come back to me, the number between 7 and 9 will vanish from your mind. So you will count like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay? When you come back to me, the number between 7 and 9 is gone. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. Okay, so maybe we need some help. Maybe we need some help. Can you do me a favour and can you count? Now I need you to hold the microphone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11.
Does that seem right to you?
No.
No. So you've got 11 and you've got 11. Okay, so how about we work together, okay? You count those.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Now your turn.
1, 2.
No, you've got to count on from there. So that's 1, 2.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 7, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So see what happens when you work together. You end up with the right number. 6 and 6 is 12 when you work together. You're both looking very confused here. Do you understand what's happened?
No.
And do you understand what's happened?
No.
I'm not a maths teacher, I can't explain it to you. So ladies, could I ask you to sit down just for a moment? Now Bruce, do you understand what happened?
No.
No. Okay. Does anybody understand what happened? Okay, we'll move on. Watch my hand. It's going to go this way this time. Solid. Absolutely solid. 1, 2, 3, sleep. Perfect. 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 Okay, now, who haven't I seen yet? This gentleman here, the gentleman I am touching right now, when you come back to me, someone will have stolen your belly button. Your belly button will be missing, it will be gone, it will just not be there. Your belly button will be gone. And this gentleman right here, okay, the person beside you reeks. The person beside you smells so bad, so incredibly bad that you're nearly gagging. The person beside you really, really smells bad. So smells bad and missing belly button and don't forget the nose. And 1, 2, 3, come back to me. Okay, now everyone look at me because I'm getting that itchy nose again, and everyone sits up so straight when I do that, so that's really nice of you. I really appreciate it. Now, I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name. Ben. Okay, Ben. Ben, meet Bruce. Bruce, meet Ben. Ben, I understand that someone has stolen your belly button.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, would you check for me just to make sure? Okay. It's definitely gone?
Yep.
Is there someone that you know out there that may have actually been someone wanting to steal your belly button?
I don't know.
You're hesitating there. I think you know who it is. You're allowed to point that person out. Would you like to do that? No. Oh, do you have a crush on that person, Ben? No. Okay, would you like to volunteer? The person who has stolen... You! Did you steal Ben's belly button? Why did you steal Ben's belly button? Can I have it back? Come on, give it back. Come on, give it back to me. Ben, come on, stand up. Stand up. Ask this lady nicely if she'll give you back her belly button.
Please give my belly button back.
Please give his belly button back. Okay, can you hand the potato off to the person beside you and come up close to the front of the stage? Okay, come closer. Now that's her, and I don't know why she would steal your belly button. Can you throw it up to me, please? That's your belly button. I don't want your belly button. Here, take it back. Now, can I have Ben's belly button? Oh, she was keeping it in her mouth. Now, Ben, does that look like your belly button? Okay, are you sure it's your belly button? Do you know how we can be 100% certain? Because I'm not certain. Okay? Yeah, you reckon it's it? You know how we can tell, don't you? If I go, you're ticklish, aren't you? You're very ticklish in the belly button, aren't you? Say yes. Okay, now watch. See, not your belly button. You're not feeling it there, are you? It's gone, isn't it? Okay, now watch this. Okay, and you are, look at my eyes, ticklish in the belly button. Ready? Feel that? Okay, you're not feeling very ticklish at all here. I don't care if it's yours or not. Take it back. Put it back where it belongs. Excellent. This gentleman here. This gentleman here. Is everything okay? She stinks. Do you know her? You know you're not supposed to speak about a lady like that, don't you? How bad is it? Really bad? Really totally and completely 100% bad? Oh no. Is it damaging your nose? Okay, you look like you're enjoying it. Yes, he is. He's saying you stink. Now, does it start with the nose? Yes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, watch this. Just you, sleep. And when you come back to me, the lady beside you is the nicest smelling thing you have ever smelled in your entire life. She is just the most delicious thing. She is better than anything you've ever eaten. She is better than anything you've ever tasted. She is just delicious. She is the nicest smell you have ever had in your entire life. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. Okay, now, is that what you do when you sit beside something that's the nicest smell you've ever smelled? What do you do when you sit beside something that's the nicest thing you've ever smelled? Smell it. That's what I thought. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, look up at me. What we're going to do is we're going to close our eyes just for a moment. And when we open them again, we're going to be at the cinema. And when we open them at the cinema, on the screen is going to be the scariest movie. The most terrifying movie you have ever seen into your entire life. It is going to be so scary. It's something that you've never ever seen before. It is absolutely terrifying. And then as we go through, the scenes will change and I will tell you how they change. So on the count of 3, come back to me. You are at the cinema. It is the scariest movie you have ever seen. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. And look at that movie and know that it is the scariest. You're not looking terribly scared, people. What is happening on there? That's it. Close your eyes. Don't watch the screen. Just that's perfect. Look at that screen. Know that that is the scariest thing you have ever seen in your entire life. And now the scene on the movie changes, and what you're seeing is the funniest movie in the world. It is just hilarious. You can't help but laugh. You're just breaking down laughing. It is just, there are things happening on that screen that are the funniest things in the entire world. They are just so hilarious. They are just great. And now the scene changes, and what you're seeing are your grandparents in spandex dancing to Jane Fonda on the TV. Isn't that the most delightful thing? Your grandparents, all that body hair, all that span, on Jane Fonda's workout pants on Grandma. Isn't that beautiful? And the scene changes, and it's the funniest movie again, and it is just hilarious, and it is just the most amazing thing you'll ever see. And 1, 2, 3, come back to me. That's the wrong way around. Look at my hand. I'm getting very tired here. Watch. 1, 2, sleep. And now when you come back to me, as just about our finale, you will notice sitting in front of you is a Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf is just the most delightful young man you'll ever meet. Young old man you'll ever meet, except every time I say the Ipswic show, he yells at you, and he yells for you to shut up, and he is really abusive, and your job is to put him in his place. When Papa Smurf yells at you every time I say the Ipswic show, you put him in his place, and there we go. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. And now, as we come closer and closer to the end of the show, I need to ask, have you all enjoyed yourself? Have you had fun up here?
Yes.
Yes? And what was your favourite part? You don't know. Do you remember any of it? Not really, okay. And now your name again?
Bruce.
Okay, Bruce, have you had a good time up here?
Yeah.
Do you feel hypnotised?
A little.
A little, okay. And what was your name again?
Michael.
Michael, and has this been great fun?
Definitely.
Definitely. I'm going to walk up here. You've been very quiet today. What was your name again?
Maddie.
Melly. Maddie, have you had a good time?
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing how sometimes when you've had such a great time, someone comes in and stuffs it up? Do you know what I mean, Penny?
Yes.
I do. Here we are at the Ipswich show, and we've got people heckling the people at the front of the stage. Would you believe that would happen at the Ipswich show? It's just wrong. It's just wrong, isn't it? 100. Bruce, what's happening?
He's just having a go, and he's being rude and abusive.
Who's being rude and abusive?
Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf. What do you think of him?
He's not nice.
He's not nice. Did you hear him?
Yes.
Okay, you don't have to repeat what he said, but did you like what he said?
No.
No? And what do you think of him?
I think he.
Yeah, no words for it, have you? How about you? Did you hear Papa Smurf?
Yes.
Just because we're at the Ipswic show, I can't believe it that someone would come and heckle a poor hypnotist at the Ipswic show. Okay, look, ladies and gentlemen, it comes to a time when people just push me too far and I have to bring a show to the end. So this is the end of our show at the Ipswich show. Oh, it's just hurting my nose. Okay, I would like you all, before I put my hand down, to enjoy your afternoon at the Ipswich show. That's very well done. Now watch my hand and sleep. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have a round of applause for the stars of our show this afternoon? They have just been sensational. They have been great. I've had a great time. I hope you have had a great time. Now before we finish, everyone on stage, all of the suggestions I have given you are vanished. They are no longer. So everyone on stage, if I have given you a suggestion, it is gone. The numbers are back in your mind. You have your name back. It is no longer Bruce. There is just this one suggestion. At the end of this time, when I bring you back to me, you will forget this last hour. This last hour you have spent with me will vanish from your mind, and it will not return until you walk into a toilet. When you walk into a toilet, all the memories will come flooding back to you, and you will know that you've been hypnotised this afternoon. But right now, when we finish this show, you will totally and completely forget that you have been hypnotised this afternoon. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. Okay, look guys, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I really am a good hypnotist, and I really believed that I was going to be able to hypnotise you this afternoon. And I know I didn't, and I tried as hard as I could, and all of the people out there saw me trying over and over and over again, and I really wish I could have done better than I did for you, but what can I say? Sometimes it just doesn't work for me. So accept my apology, and if I would have hypnotised you, the whole crowd would have applauded for you right now, and made you feel really, really good. So again, thank you for trying, and I really wish I could have done better for you this afternoon. But these things happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you later. You may as well go. If you've got your bag over there, don't forget to bring it down with you. Hey, now, obviously those friends of yours need to take you to the loo pretty quick so that you'll get some of your memory back. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I had a great time this afternoon.